Hey, welcome in, local homie. So with this guy, we're gonna be doing the entire background in black, kind of giving it some 2D shape. It's actually like a 2D box here. It's like a wall decor, but we're kind of just starting with the line work. Hey, thank you. Yeah, he was done a while ago on one of my streams. There's actually a video up on like a time lapse of him. So if you want to see the process of him being made, you can check out my channel. Sorry, I'm also kind of waking up still. It is Monday. I appreciate you. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. We got this other guy here. This guy will be done after we finish this guy. But just this crazy little monster guy doing on a coffin. This is the line I'm dreading. Gonna have to stabilize myself. If you can't tell, I have tremors, so it kind of makes this a little hard sometimes. But you know, you persevere. A lot of it is just making supports for yourself, kind of holding your own arm. Whatever helps to kind of stabilize you. So like I said, the entire background's going to be black, so the fine line's not really going to be too much of a worry. So we'll kind of hop over to doing the candle now. Hey, I think you weeped in. We're doing something a little different. We're doing some coffins. I got a show coming up, so I wanted to make some inventory, get some stuff ready. These are just little wall hangings. They kind of just go onto the back of the wall as I try to melt my decor. But yeah, this one we'll be doing the little monster guy after we finish this guy up. This guy's got some like flames coming up the side. We'll make it a little more detailed as we go. Yeah, double tap that screen, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Hell yeah, stained glass is awesome. I love stained glass stuff. I love glasswork in general. If you guys are new, feel free to drop that sub. Oh, that's hella cool. A whole forge is definitely not cheap. Yeah, no, I want a better shop at some point too. I want like a miter saw. I want some woodworking tools. There's a lot of stuff I want, but you know, money and space. How do I do that? Are you talking to me or him? So basically what I'm doing is I'm wood burning. This bit right here is running at about 800 degrees, and I'm just kind of running it over the surface, scorching the wood as it goes. Am I an Illuminati member? Oh yeah, totally. You caught me. I'm clearly Illuminati. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, we have another design we'll be doing after this guy. I mean, I think we'll probably hop over and do the line work. We'll see. So that way I don't have to change bits. Mini Coffin is right. Yeah, they're kind of like wall decor. I have them like hung up on some chains, and they kind of just go against the wall. They stick out a little bit, so they got some like depth. But yeah, they're just gonna be some creepy little coffins. This guy's got some tentacle movage kind of wrapping around the canvas. It'll make more sense once I get the line work done. It looks a little iffy until I get the line work done. But yeah, gotta trust the process. Did I complete the other pyramid one? So I did. We did the mountains. Um, the mountains were the last stream we did. It was last week's. This guy's pretty much done. Might do some final touches here and there, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with where he is. The pyramids were quite a few streams ago, but he's kind of similar to the pyramids, so I think that's what you're talking about. Oh, see? It shows you I was melting my decor. Got a piece of my little guys over there. No, you're good. Oh, no worries. Hope everyone's having a good day. Mine is just starting. What is the live about? Just wood burning? We're sitting here wood burning. Or demons. That too. Yeah, demons are cool, man. It's supposed to be just wax kind of pooling up. It'll make a little more sense once we get there. Not every piece can have tentacles. Welcome in. Man, we're getting all the religious people this morning. I don't know. Apparently a lot. Usually my stuff is a little bit more creepy and demonic, but this one's not even that demonic. Yeah, so we'll probably get some nice detail shading in between the candles and stuff like that, and then the background's gonna be completely black. I wish I still had a coffin, but I don't. I mean, I have the coffin down here. As you can see, it has a rim, and then we kind of made it black on the inside, kind of made the tentacles wrapping around. And that's the same kind of style we're going to go. This one's not going to have any wraparound, but it's going to have that rim and then that black background to kind of make it look 3D. But this one will have more of that tentacle like transformation going around wrapping. But yeah, it's going to look very 3D when we're done. It's a wall decor. It's just, it's art. Does it need a purpose? The purpose is to hang on your wall, but you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, like probably like 50% of my stuff has demonic tentacles on it. I like octopus, octopi, whatever the correct way to say that is. I like the octopus. Am I calm and chilled? I mean, I would assume so. I don't know. I appreciate it, man. We're doing it's like a wall hanging. It kind of goes against the wall, hangs by a chain, gives it some kind of 2D or 3D depth. I got two of these I did. We'll be working on both all week. So we got a little tentacle guy. I like the tentacles on these because they can travel. They can kind of go throughout the piece and make it look very 3D. So it'll be cool once this guy's done. But we're starting with some cool candles here. So it's octopi when you're saying multiple, but octopus when you're saying singular. I don't know. Hey, thank you, Kaiser. Is that how you say it? Well, I appreciate you either way. Love from the Netherlands. Hell yeah. Man, I really am getting them all today. Is it wood burning? Yeah. So this is basically running at about 800 degrees, and we're scorching the wood as we go. Kind of just, you know, it's like drawing or tattooing, branding it, if you will. Yeah. So the inner border, it's gonna have like it goes around the rim. It's gonna look almost like a coffin barrier, like someone built like a 3D support around it. It'll kind of make sense more once we get the background established. But yeah, so we'll this part's gonna be the awkward part. Let's see, here, this is a good one. See, lines like that is okay because it's going to be on the inner line that's just going to be black. So mistakes like that are easy to fix. Do I sell these or is it just for fun? I do sell them. My Etsy is down in my description. But, I mean, it is a lot for fun, too. It's a hobby. That's a shitty line, but we will work with it. When in doubt, just make it thicker. What matters is the positive anyway. Because the inside isn't going to matter, but the outside is, because this part's going to be left unburnt, and then this part's going to be burnt. So it doesn't really matter what's going on over here. And we're building like a little corner piece like you would bet like a 2x4 almost. I still want to make sure that people can see what we're doing. That's so awkward though. Here, let's focus on just making it a proper line. Sorry, proper line work comes above making sure the camera is in a good area. So I want to make sure I'm actually making good art and not just focusing on if things are viewable on the camera right now. Surprised I don't have any burn marks on my hands. You know, sometimes I am too. I burnt myself a few times, but nothing major. Knock on wood. Let me go this way. Hey, thank you. We're working on a little coffin here, but we got plenty going on in the background too. Hey, what's up, Shoof? Welcome in. We're doing a little bit different. We might be doing some different stuff for the next few weeks as we work on some coffins for my show. These guys are going to be going for sale at my next show, so I kind of want to get them done. But yeah, they're just going to be little 3D coffin guys. They're going to be little wall art as well. You can also hide stuff behind it. Hey, thank you. Yeah, so this will all be black, and then we'll kind of come in and add some detail shading on the candles. And then we'll leave this border blank to kind of give it a good border, if you will. No, I did not make the coffin. I bought them. Sadly. I don't have the necessary tools. I would need a miter saw or something that can cut at an angle, which I do not have. Let's flip it around this way. Sorry for all the camera focus. I put the little chains on it, so it's going to be a little wall art. But yeah, now we got to go move on to the side bars and the flames. No worries, Shoof. I hope you have a good day as well. How long will it take to finish something like this? I mean, this guy will be actually kind of short compared to my usual pieces. These guys are usually all week long. They can be anywhere from 10 to 20 hours, 10 to 25 hours. This guy probably will take less than 10, just because he's a bit smaller. It's like 10 hours each for these guys-ish. And so this will all be black, and then we'll have the borders. Let's come around here, do the bottom. Sorry for all the awkward camera angles. You're getting more close-ups today, though. If you notice, it kind of skips. We're going against the grain. We're hopping over the grains, so it kind of gives it this weird effect. And you kind of have to burn extra deep to kind of get rid of that. But basically on the top, all the grain was going the same way. Right now we're going against the grain, so it makes it more difficult. Yeah. If you can see the lines of the grain, you basically are hopping over each crevice and line. Yeah, if it was smoothed better or planed better, then it would be easier, but really depends. fire can be a bit more messy anyway, because it's kind of the vibe we're going for anyways. We'll see. Right into this line. Sometimes I go completely off the pencil marks. So worry not when I do that. So yeah, it's really hard to burn right here. Because of that wood texturing. So I do, there's different tips, essentially. You can change out the tips. As you can see, you can unscrew it there. But generally I have the same machine for all of it. I have another machine, but it's just an old machine that kind of shit itself eventually, so this one's a better one, but still nothing top of the brand, you know. Hey, welcome in, Kai. We're kind of just working on little coffins here today. I got another one we'll be doing too. I probably won't be doing it today because honestly I might need a break here. I'm not feeling too good all of a sudden. Got suddenly very hot in my garage. Let me just take a breather for a second. How's everyone's morning going? It's not in focus. Shitty rainstorms. Man. Yeah, it's hot summer here. I mean, I live in Oregon. It's also the land of rain, but right now we're just in a bit of a hot phase, I guess. I don't know. It's almost fire season here too, so it's kind of usual. There's a reason we have a whole season dedicated to fires here, because we often have so many fires. I mean, these aren't my favorite fires I've ever done, but we'll work with it. Yeah, we get a lot of rain, but it's not super humid. Like, it's just definitely more humid places. Like, go to Florida, go to even like the East Coast. It's more humid, so we get a lot of rainfall here, but it's not really. I don't know. Really depends on where you're at. Parts of the Pacific Northwest are basically a rainforest. Yeah, this fire really isn't going as planned, but what can you do? We'll make it work. We'll make it look cool. Yeah, I love rainforests and temperate rainforests. Definitely not very much sunshine though. Welcome in S Panda. So there is that little coffin guy. And while I still have a tiny bit of energy, we can start on this guy. We're definitely not going to finish him, so be prepared for me to cut it short pretty soon here. But I just wanted to get a jump start. Sun poisoning. Yeah. Sun poisoning? Do you mean heat stroke or sunburn? Or is there actually sun poisoning? I don't know. Oh no, yeah, that's pretty bad sunburn. I'm a redhead, so I feel you. Yeah, I definitely, if I'm going to be doing these coffins more, it might be easier to do like a rotatable stand so I can I mean, even if I just put this whole thing up a little and put it on like a little lazy Susan or whatever they call it, that might make it a little easier. I just don't want it to move around while I'm doing my stuff too. The stability is also quite nice. Yeah, no, I'm a redhead, so I feel you. You gotta be careful. Anytime going in the sun as a redhead, you should know that you need some sunscreen. We'll have to go in there and fix that little bit. Mistakes happen, especially with a wood burner. Yeah, that sounds about right. How do you fix a mistake? I don't know if I have one on me or with me, but basically, an X-Acto blade is usually one of the best ways. You can sit there and just kind of scratch at it. You can also use a Dremel. There's a few different ways, but basically, I really don't know where my X-Acto blade went, but I call it the toast method. You basically just scratch it off like you would toast, like burnt toast, um, and it works pretty well. Like you don't want to push or you're gonna make marks in it. You just kind of scratch off delicately on the surface, and it will kind of pull the darkness away. How do I like working with the coffins? They're okay. They're kind of awkward to do on camera. I like them. I think they look sick. They aren't my first coffins I've ever done. They're my first coffins that are wall decor that I've ever done. So we'll kind of see how that goes if people like it. But I do like coffins. Yeah, see, I really wish I had my X-Acto blade on me. But yeah, if you basically just scratch the surface and make sure you don't cut too deep, you won't have any lines and you'll just have less darkness. So it really does work pretty well. A Dremel takes away a lot of material, so it does make quite a bit of a mark. Hey, welcome in Turbo Edits. Oh, it is not a stable thing to put my arm on. Hey, welcome in all support. We were actually about to wrap it up. No worries though. Up left, these guys up here? Yeah, these guys are some of the mini ones I have on my site. They're all for sale, so you can check out my Etsy if you want. Hey, thank you all support. These are little like wall decor things we're working on. I'm working on them for my show, but yeah, this is we got a little candle here with some fire. It's gonna kind of go against the wall, and you'll see the framing will stay white, and then everything else will be black. Black. I can't. My brain's not working right now. These are not for Patreon. They're probably just for my show. I have smaller ones that I was gonna do for Patreon. My Patreon ones are gonna be these guys here. These guys are actual coffins. They actually open up and you can store stuff in them. These are a little bit better, a little smaller, but better, honestly. These guys will just be like wall decor. But yeah, you can even hide stuff in the back if you want. A show, yeah. I say show. It's mostly just an art market. I say art show because it's fun, but it's just like a local sales market that does. It's specifically themed for spooky things. I kind of follow this group around that does these like spooky events, and they set up a vendor event that does like 70 plus vendors, and I've been one of the vendors there for a while. And I just go in person, talk to people about my art, and sell some of my art. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you mentioned the eyes all support, so I had to go fix them. It's a bit of a weird eye. It's got like a double eye. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with his eyes, but I kind of like it. I think the tentacle ones really shine with these guys because you can see the tentacles kind of like reaching around and making it really look 3D. Hey, thank you, Chrissy. We're doing some little like wall coffin things. These guys are open on the back. They kind of just go up against the wall. We'll be doing the black background like we usually do, just kind of a bit of a border too. Thank you. Yeah, the candle one's pretty popular. I always like my simple designs, like the candle and all. But then I'm always like, well, I can draw more cooler things. But then I'm like, you know what? People are allowed to like just a classic candle if they want. They don't gotta like all the crazy weird shit too. So that's why we got both. We got some classic and then some red. Yeah, it's just like a little it's like a maker's market or something that's just like put on by a local group that kind of helps local makers. And I think it's really fun and it's a really good way to support your community. So if you have any in your neighborhood, you should go to your local markets. Good way to support small businesses. Is it harder to draw on a smaller and larger canvas? Yeah, I mean stability is a big thing, making sure I don't make mistakes because it's a smaller thing and just holding my hand still. It's kind of the hard part. Um, Thank you, Kai. Very sweet. You don't have such things here? That's sad. I mean, it's essentially like a farmer's market, but like for people who don't just sell produce. Yeah, we definitely do have a lot of themed events. Yeah, no, it's a little different than a regular like market too, because it's everything's spooky themed, so I fit in a little bit better than like a farmer's market. Okay, so I think with finishing the border is probably where we're gonna stop it for today. Been going for about an hour. Tomorrow we will finish up the line work on this guy, and then we will start doing the background, basically making this whole thing black, and kind of giving some contrast to the whole thing. Mostly just grip. It's kind of getting janky now, but it's mostly just a grip. But yeah, no, if anyone wants to check out how this looks later in the week, these guys are going to look pretty cool. I'm probably going to wreck some of these out in the next coming weeks too. So if you guys like the little coffin designs, hang around. You see how they kind of turn out. I think they're going to be kind of sick. They're not very reveal friendly, so we'll see how I show them on the channel, but I'll probably still figure out a way. But I appreciate everyone for showing up. If you aren't subbed, drop a sub and you'll get notified when I do go live tomorrow. And yeah, I love you guys. Yeah, thank you, Kaiser. Thank you for showing up. I love all the new faces. Thank you, Allport. Have a good day. And thank you, Kai. Thank you for showing up. You have a wonderful day as well. Thanks, All Support and Chrissy, for your moderation help, even though there wasn't much to do today. Either way, I appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Have a good day.